The amazing Lou, he's swatting me. He's swatting me. Lou, look, is it that pesky fly again?
There's gnats in here.
They're attracted to me.
They're attracted to you. Because he's so sweet.
Oh, good answer. Guys, we're excited that Lou is here because we're going to stop the swatting. We're going to stop the chemicals. The sprays.
Yes.
Last presentation of the day from Bell and Howell. This is the Monster Zapper Bug Eliminator. We're talking mosquitoes and flies and moths and wasps and fleas. Lou, Bell and Howell, strike again.
Strike it again. Well, you know, we've got you covered inside the house. We all know that with our ultrasonic pest repellers.
Indeed.
For years now. But we could never do anything about the flying insects till now.
Right.
And what they did is they took this technology and made it to something that you can have inside your home. So here's a sampling of the things. We see mosquitoes, but you can also do gnats and no-see-ums. We've got the flies, all kinds of flies on here. Moths, wasps, bees, you know, hornets, anything like that. And then, of course, the fleas. Now, how? Wide? How does this work? Okay, here's what happens. You know what, we all hear the old expression about how moths are drawn to a flame.
Yes.
Okay, well, it's true. And it's the light that draws them. Well, this has inside of it two 20-watt ultraviolet lights, okay? Literally, it is like candy to them. They can't wait to get close to this light. So they go toward the light, and when they do, there is a grid inside of this that has 2,800 volts going through it.
Oh, brother.
And it vaporizes anything that touches it. Now, you're saying, well, wait a minute, Lou, I've got kids, I've got pets, I have fingers.
Yes, indeed.
I don't want any of these things to touch this. This has a cage, a safety cage all the way around. This is on, and you can see, I have no...
You can't get to it.
I cannot get to this. Your kids won't, your pets won't. I have these in my house. They cannot get near this. Now, we also give you a chain with it, so if you want to hang it, it is intended for indoor use. However, if you do have like a covered porch or patio, an enclosed Florida room, a sunroom, something like that, you can use it there as well.
It's just, the thing is, you're outside and it's the flying creatures. You hate them.
Yeah.
It drives you nuts. It makes it not pleasant. If those mosquitoes are right around you, you want to go inside again. You don't like it. You know, it just turns things sour.
But what happens when you go inside and they're there?
It's horrendous.
See, this is the problem, is that, you know, like our homes are hermetically sealed now. Yeah. We got the air conditioning on, we got the windows shut. I got 2 dogs. Every time they go in or out, something's coming inside with them. I'm telling you, mosquitoes, the gnats, anything, okay? And then I'm sitting on the couch very peacefully and I'll see something fly in front of the TV screen. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Or maybe you're lying in bed and you hear that little zzz in your ear, you know, and you're just swatting at your head. Guess what? This is going to take care of that. Now, I know that a lot of people out there, Adam, have tried other methods, okay? Yes. And we've all done it. We've tried the sprays. But if you're walking around your house doing this, chances are you're gonna get more on your walls, your furniture, and your pets than you are on any flying insect. We've all tried these things, okay? We've gone out there with the swatters and we're running around the house like that. Anything that flies is faster than you are, number one. But number 2, the no-see-ums, we can't see them.
You can't see them.
Hence the name. Okay, so that's the thing with those. Now this one, this is one of my favorites. This is a little fake tennis racket that actually has an electrical charge and it has a little grid inside of it.
Wow.
You press the button, you swat things, they go zzz, right? Okay, this is a lot of work though. It's fun for like the first 1 or 2, but you know, after a while you're like, I don't want to get up and do that. Yeah. This works completely silently. Your Monster Zapper works completely silently. You don't have to do anything except plug it in.
Well, rather than you chasing them around,
they go to this.
They're going to go to this. That's the key. And Lou is so right. I mean, you know, you open the door just for a hot second to go out to get the mail or a package or to let the dog out, and something's coming in. You let something in, and you don't. I mean, look, it's the moths that come in. It's a wasps chasing you around the house. It's not good. Fleas, mosquitoes, flies. This is that solution at our lowest price ever of $33 and change. We put it on 5 flex pay as well, so just $6.74 to get it home. It's one of those essentials that makes life a little easier.
No, it really does. And it's just the frustration that we all have when we get these things inside of our house. Because, I mean, the moths, well, what are they going to do? They're going to destroy anything with cloth. Your clothes, you know, your drapes, I mean, all these different things. The mosquitoes, I mean, I don't know about you, but my wife is an absolute magnet for them. They will find her no matter where she goes in the house. You know, no-see-ums just drive me crazy. You know, I don't want any of these things in there. I've got 2 dogs. Lord knows I don't need any fleas in my house. So if there's a way that I can take care of this, that doesn't require any effort from me whatsoever, I'm in. That's my thing. If I could just sit there and let this do the work, and again, it's completely silent. You're not gonna know it's working until something actually touches that grid. Now, one thing I should mention, on the bottom bottom of this, there's a little tray right here that pops out, and you can see me moving this back and forth. If anything gets evaporated in there and just maybe a couple little bits fall down inside here, you can just dump that out. It's very simple. Clean it out with a little bit of water, put it back in there. It's very, very simple to do. Again, you can hang this up if you want to, but this is just a much easier way of taking care of the problem without chemicals, without any effort on your part.
And it doesn't smell.
It doesn't smell at all. No, you don't smell anything.
That's a really big point. I also want to let you know, well, Darcy just mentioned about it's scary how so many of these creatures carry disease with them.
They do, yes.
Right?
They do.
So we're more conscious than ever about getting rid of them.
Yep.
This is easy and simple, and it solves the problem.
And it's not gross.
Oh,
and I say that,
I
say that because there are methods. Now, I talked about the fly swatters and I talked about the sprays and stuff. We haven't talked about this. And this is a method that if you've ever gone to what is commonly known as a greasy spoon restaurant, the food's awesome, actually pretty awesome a lot of times. But you'll see these things hanging in the kitchen because, you know, the flies and things are attracted to it. These are nasty. This is a sticky strip right here. I don't want this in my house. Let's face it, this is unsightly. You don't want your neighbors coming over and seeing this. If you have your Monster Zapper anywhere in the house, those flying pests are going to be attracted to this. You don't have to worry about a thing.
So we've said for indoors, absolutely a joy. If you have like a covered lanai outside under a porch, you could certainly hang it there while you're outside. You're going to help to solve that problem because we don't like it when these things are flying all around us or trying to bite us and eat us. We're not kidding around. This isn't about spraying the house full of poisonous chemicals. It's not about trying to chase it with the swatter. It's about allowing, as we show you the list, the mosquitoes, the flies, the moths, the wasps, whatever it may be, to come to this.
They do.
And as soon as they get to that, it's over. They're
gone. They'll flash a light and they're gone. And here's the thing. We've kind of turned it into a game now. Whenever we hear something hit the grid, we're like, yay! You know, because we're just so happy that we don't have to deal with it, that frustration's gone. You know,
it's true though.
That's the thing. It's just a feeling of relief, really, at the end of the day.
Well, we've waited a long time for something like this that takes the newer technology, makes it more user-friendly, makes it so safe. Bell & Howell have done it again. We've gone to Bell & Howell for many years for our ultrasonic pest repellers. Now we're tackling different types of bugs with their new Monster Zapper that is getting great reviews because let's call it as we see it, it very simply works.
It just works. Yeah, that's it. It just works. It's not fancy, you know what I mean? It's not complicated, but it works.
It works, and that's all we want. Last presentation of the day. It's been a roaring success, as you can imagine. We're getting into that season where the bugs are just everywhere. This is something you gotta have. Well, when you have something like this, it allows you to smell the roses, as it were. Right, that segue, Luca.
That was very good.